It is a big day on the Gulf Coast. Louisiana waterways are opening just in time for shrimp season. And the big question, will this save the season for the Gulf Coast commercial fishermen who've been sidelined by the oil spill, or could the catch be too contaminated to sell and eat? Matt Gutman has been checking it out and has this exclusive report from Buras, Louisiana. Hey, Matt.
Hey, good morning, George. Well, the shrimping season began just a short time ago. There are already hundreds of boats out on the water, and the FDA says these are safe to eat. Shrimpers have been telling us otherwise, so we spent the past week investigating whether, in fact, that's the case.
Just this weekend, we spotted crabs scurrying through this sludge. The FDA, NOAA, and the state have today opened these waters for fishing, waters that shrimper Patrick Hugh believes are contaminated.
Patrick, we just stirred up some of this water and all this oil came up.
Yeah, there's a lot of oil on the bottom out here that people don't see, you know, out of sight, out of mind.
We motored out with Hugh to catch shrimp and other fish in these bays and send those samples to a state-of-the-art lab at Texas Tech. Just a few miles from shore, Hugh cast his first net. We trawled for a few minutes and scooped up our haul. First, the shrimp.
A nice shrimp.
After a closer look, Hugh changed his mind.
This one looked like he'd been walking through the oil, and this one looked like he'd been swimming in the water.
His nephew, Randy Konyevich, took it a step farther.
Would you eat this shrimp?
I'm skeptical. Probably not. Not right now, until I really hear the truth out of somebody's mouth saying it's safe or not.
We wrapped them, jotted down the GPS coordinates, and put them in the cooler. Then we motored to a different location and found flounder and bait fish. Finally, to the oysters.
During the season, how often would you come out here?
Every day.
At risk in these waters, this seafood's reputation and fishermen's livelihoods.
If somebody was to get sick with this, it would ruin our whole image. To get it safe, we go back to work happily.
Back on land, we sealed those coolers and overnighted the samples to Texas Tech. There, a team of 15 scientists received them and tested every edible part of the fish for the presence of oil and dispersant.
The analysis that we conducted, although on a small number of samples sent to us by Good Morning America, we were not able to find any evidence of oil residues,
which, if consumed over time, can cause cancer. No dispersant was found either. Kendall also notes the sample size was too small to declare all Gulf seafood safe. In response to our investigation, the FDA's Commissioner Margaret Hamburg wrote, "We recognize that long-term efforts are required to ensure the safety of Gulf seafood and remain vigilant in our continued collaboration with all state and federal agencies."
George, now Kendall and other independent scientists have told us it could be months, maybe even years on down the road before those carcinogens can be found. And this clean bill of health for Louisiana seafood, it may have come too late. Its reputation is already tarnished. Restaurants don't want to buy it, and manufacturers are putting on huge restrictions on shrimpers just to sell it. George?
Even though our tests reinforce what the FDA had already found. Okay, Matt Gutman, thanks very much.